Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I'm Penge and welcome back to Farm Manager World, where we all got a little bit fruity here on the lovely people's farm last time, didn't we? My goodness me, there were lots of apples and pears and plums and apricots and all that kind of stuff over here in our lovely new orchard part of the farm, although really we haven't seen any money come from this just yet. We've had to spend quite a bit of money on getting all this set up with the roads and the power and the buildings and the fields and the trees to go into the fields and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a lot of money going out and nothing at all coming in from any of this over here. But that will come next year. Around this time next year, we are going to make a lot of money. So toward the end of 2028, this is going to generate, I think, many millions of farm manager monies. I mean, the little orchards here, so the little apple orchard and the pear orchard, they made an okay amount of money and they're quite small. They're not that big at all. So these ones here, and there are 4 of them, they're going to make so much lovely money. So this time next year, sort of around now in 2028, we are going to be looking very, very good indeed. But that is a little way off. So whilst we wait for all this to come to fruition, do you see what I did there? Okay, I won't do it again, sorry. I think maybe let's go and do something else that I sort of said we were going to do last time and then didn't get round to doing. I got distracted by something, I don't know, a tree or a truck or a bee or something, I don't know. But I think let's get in a little seed factory thing. And yeah, we did buy a plot of land over here to sort of put industry bits in. And yes, and I just sort of forgot all about it. So how about we do that now? So I think possibly what we're trying to do, we're going to look at maybe buying that plot of land and then running that sort of road up there and then connecting things up around here. I think that was the plan. So maybe, given that we do have 320 grand, let's go and do that right now. Oh, we still don't have enough space for some stuff. Is it it's the grass? I suspect possibly it's the grass. Okay, hang on. We'll go and sort that out in a second. Right, buy more land. So I think, yeah, we own that bit, that bit, that bit, and that bit. If we purchase that bit of land, again, the land is an absolute steal. That is a bargain. Just over 37,000 farm manager monies. Yes, absolutely. We shall have a bit of that, thank you very much. So now we can build over here, which is very nice. So I think, first things first, I mean, do we want to try and get another one of these big greenhouses in? And then we've got 6. And that seems like a good amount, I feel. So possibly, do you know what? We'll get that in first. So large greenhouse, pop that in just... yeah, just there. That'll do. Pop that in just there. 7 grand goes out. And then, yes, get ourselves a road. So get a little road coming in like that. And then, do we sort of cap it off around here? Do we bring that around like that? And then bring that... Hang on. Would the seed thing fit in here? Because that would make sense. It's near to greenhouses. And you know, they've got seeds in. Would it fit? Does it fit in that? Oh yeah, it's tiny. Of course it'd fit. It is incredibly teeny tiny, this thing. Okay. So, I mean, it would fit. I mean, we could fit multiple of those in. We could fit 3 of them in, I think, over here. Okay. So if we put that, say, just there, we've then got a bit of room here for something else. I don't know what we'll put there. Something nice, I imagine. In fact, do you know what? If we put that just there... So, yeah, they don't need to go into the back of that greenhouse. That's fine. The door's over here. That's all good. So, if we put that there, we can have a little sort of garden in front of the seed building, and it shall be lovely. Although, thinking about it, who's going to work in there? Because, of course, we need a person working in there. So, if we're having a great big kind of industrial area over here, maybe next door we could get another worker house. Yes. That's what we'll do. That's completely what I planned for. Yeah, this is exactly what I was going to do. Of course it is. So pop that in. I think it's relatively expensive. But yeah, do you know what, actually? Not that bad. Not that bad compared to some of the other big kind of factory things. That is, you know, relatively cheap. That went a bit strange, but okay, right. So bring that down like that to connect up to there and then connect that bit up as well. Okay, so you can now get in the door. And then, yeah, over here, look. What shall we put there? Some nice decorative bits and bobs. How about a lovely fence going in sort of, yeah, like that. We'll have a fence there as well. And then here, just put down some nice plant things. We'll have one of those, like a centerpiece, big sort of planter type thing. And then we'll have a few of these. I'd love it if there were more decorative items. I would like that a great deal. Because, we've got a few, and that's fine. But I'd just like more. I kind of feel like there should be some more of them. There's not that many, really. There's not too many at all. Hang on, we'll sort of go like that. And then we'll get the red ones. So yeah, like that. They can go in the sort of opposite corners, like that and like that. And then in the middle, let's get one of the bigger ones. Let's go for, that one. That's a bit different. Boop and boop. And there we go, lovely. So yes, when that's done, people walking in, whoever works there, will be filled with joy at walking past the lovely decoratives, which is marvellous. Okay, so get this done. Tick time on. We do need to, of course, keep a little bit of money aside, because we are going to be spending money on maintenance and such, as we've seen. But, yeah, we have a problem over here. So, what is the issue? We do have... Okay, right, we've got jalapenos. So I think... do we have anything over here for those? Where's the contract things? We've got... Do we have 194,200 kilograms of apples? 194,200. I don't think we've got that many. Nowhere even near. 37,000. Okay, so sell the jalapenos. That's fine. Sell the apples. I thought we'd sold the apples. And yeah, unfortunately for us... Hang on, sell that. That's fine. Apple prices have completely and utterly collapsed. So we're not getting anywhere near as much as we could be. In fact, I think that shows us the biggest sort of increases and the biggest decreases. So apples are the worst possible thing that we could be selling right now. But there you go. We've got a lot of them. So let's sell those for 82 grand. Very nice indeed. And also, yeah, we do have quite a lot of grass. So if we sell all of those apples, that should get rid of that message there. But are we not selling grass over a certain amount? Sell above 40,000. Okay, maybe we don't need that much. Sell above 20,000 possibly. There we go. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That might be okay. Because, yeah, there's 40,000 in there. So sell above, we'll sell above 20,000 then. That's fine. A few people, by the way, have raised concerns about the fodder beet field over here. So that was a grass field, a really massive, gigantic grass field. And a few people said that we shouldn't have changed it to sort of rotate between grass and fodder beets. Because when the grass is in, that's a little bit like the orchards. They just sort of leave it. They put the grass in, that's fine, it grows. They cut it with the big sort of mowing thing, and they leave it a while, and they cut it again. And that's just how that works. It's just a nice, easy thing. Takes a while to get it all cut, but once it's done, it's done. But now, because we changed it to fodder beets, they have to dig all that up. So the grass is in, they cut the grass, then they have to dig it all up, re-plough it, recultivate it, do all the stuff to it, then put the fodder beets in, and then we're going to eventually dig those up, and then then put the grass back in, and the process repeats. So possibly what we should do is we should take out the fodder beets, but they're in at the minute, so we can't really do too much about it. So yes, unless, hang on, what we could do is the fodder beet field could be just there. That could grow fodder beets all the time. How about we put a slightly smaller grass field in over here? We could do that. We've got a bit of money, so that could just stay as fodder beets because they're quite useful. So we could take the grass out of the rotation cycle. That just grows fodder beets forever, which is fine by me. That's pretty good. Nitrogen sort of needs to tick up a little bit, I think, for that, but that's okay. And yeah, pH is 6.5 to 7. Okay, so oh crikeys. Okay, go for 6.5, please, like that. But yeah, I think maybe that's what we do. So leave that as fodder beets, a big gigantic amount of them, and then have grass over here. And then, yeah, that can feed some animals in here. Maybe at some point we get the animals over here as well on the other side, near to sort of food sources and things. I think that might be quite a good idea. That is what we're going to do. So if we get a field. Oh, actually, can we do the soil survey thing? Can we sort of check? Can we check that whole area for 14,300? Yeah, you do that, please. So let's get that going. A little bit of a dodgy bit over there. There's a bit of a dodgy bit around there. This is all looking okay. Oh, until this bit came along and ruined everything. Boo to you. Okay, but really, we're only growing grass. So it's not the most important of all the things. So maybe, yeah, do we just outline this as just a great big grass field? I think we do. 25 by 23. Oh, there's a teeny tiny bit of space over there that we can't really expand into. Oh yeah, of course. Because yeah, that field wasn't full size either, was it? That was, yeah, look, it's not quite 100 by 100 meters. It's a little tiny bit shorter. Bother. Okay, ooh. Right, hang on. Yeah, all that's been finished. Hang on, I completely forgot about that. I forgot all about the things. Okay. Are the seasonal workers helping out over here? I think they should be. And yeah, they are around still, look. They are around. In fact, you know what? Let's extend the seasonal workers' stay. 136 days. We'll let them go home for Christmas. That's what we'll let them do. If they want to do that, if they celebrate Christmas, they can clear off and do all that kind of stuff. Okay. I think a grass field that is nearly as big as it can be is going to be fine. So do that, and then in here, hang on, I'm going to set up all the bits and bobs. Yeah, just grass, please. Just grass. Nice, simple grass, like so. Yeah, we can't do the biograss, I don't think, can we? Because that's not how that works. Okay, but a pH of 6 is required. And we need a nitrogen 100 to 150, so we'll go for 125. Excellent. Okay, right, so that should be that sorted. We could install a pump for around half our money. That's probably a bad idea. But okay, right, so that is in. Yeah, a few people as well in the comments did make the very valid point that if we crop rotate, then one thing might have soil parameters, yeah, we set them up and it's fine. Then the next thing that the field rotates round to, the requirements might be a little bit different. So what we set the soil to might be a bit too sort of, I don't know, nitrogen-y or pH-y or whatever. So that does make it a little bit tricky, doesn't it? If you're sort of crop rotating. But whatever the case, there we go. So get that in, please. Right, over here. What do we have going on? Okay, we've got a power issue, as we often do, because I sort of forget about the power side of things. Sorry. Okay, there's a power thing there. So can I... If I just click here, it doesn't build it on the side. Okay, we're going to build it here, look. And then it kind of snaps to the thing anyway, doesn't it? So we'll put that in like that. And then we'll connect that to there. Okay, so that's now got power. And then we'll create another one over here. I think they're only I say only £5,000, but yeah, they are £5,000, which is not too bad at all. So put that in, and then, right, that's now got power, which is lovely. And then we need a house. We need a house for people to go and work there. And do you know what? We'll put that in the middle, and then we'll put some more nice things around it as well. Or do we put it there? Why can't we put that? Why is that red just there? Oh, it's because that little fence is there. I find that a bit daft, farm manager, but okay. We'll put it there. I did think about putting it here and then having some trees on that side, but no, do you know what? We'll put it in the middle like that. It needs a path, like a road connection thing. There we go. Pop that in. Okay, so it's road connected. It'll have power, which is, handy and useful. And then, yeah, we'll put somebody from here to work in there. Now, I don't really know what it does. It makes... What are we doing? We are turning potatoes into budding potatoes. Okay. So we're going to have to choose what we want to do in here. Right. There's quite a lot of things. There are many things. Okay. So we can turn buckwheat into buckwheat seeds. Oh, I see. Right, so we can take one thing that we have and turn it into the seeds that we can then sell on, I imagine, for a bit more money. Okay. Oh, I do want some fields of sunflowers. I do want lots of lovely, happy sunflower fields because they just look so jolly. Okay, so what do we get a lot of? What do we get a massive load of? I mean, tomatoes. We do get a lot of tomatoes. Why is that blocked? Oh, I see. That's making tomato, yeah, sort of the bioorganic seedling things. But that's blocked because we haven't got the training for that. Okay, so how about then if we take our tomatoes and turn them into tomato seedlings? So can we do that, please? Okay, right. And now we need a person to work in here. So let's go here. Let's hire a person who is good at manufacturing. You will do. Nia Bell. The manufacturing skill affects the quantity of products manufactured in factories and manufacturing plants. Okay, so we've reached the staff limit. Have we? 1 out of, what? 1 out of 45. Unassigned staff, all staff. Bother. Okay, right, how about everybody? How about a little bit of training? That'd be good. Also, pressing the right button would be useful. I think some training would be good, wouldn't it? Hey, staff, let's have up to 65 employees for 15,000 of the monies. That's going to take 10 days. 10 days of just sitting around watching this sort of pootle about. What's going in here, by the way? We need to put something into here. So, yeah, you can manually work on that. We'll install the irrigation system. What have we got here? I mean, if we're turning the tomatoes into seedlings over here, is it worth just getting more tomatoes? Because it's so straightforward and so simple. We'll just do that, please. So, yeah, what do we want then? So, the humidity needs to be 75, and we haven't done the soil survey thing. Although I thought it said greenhouses always have perfect soil. So I'm not quite sure what happens with that. Do we need to do the soil survey and all of these to make it just better? Okay, do you know what we'll do? Let's do it under that one greenhouse, and we'll also tack on a bit more over there as well. So if we go like that and say, okay, do that then, please. That is then going to assess the soil under the greenhouse. Runtime on a cooker. Oh, it's terrible just there. Right, it's class 1 soil, like it says. Soil class inside a greenhouse is always top quality. Okay, so now I think we can get even more from this. Oh, that's going to be quite good. So nitrogen should be about 125, and the pH needs to be between 6 and 7, so let's go for 6.5. Okay, right, and that should then be sorted. That'll just then get sorted out of its own accord. Over here, possibly, we could employ some more people that are good at working in greenhouses. Maybe just get, say, 2 or 3 more people just to go and lend a hand. I think that might be quite useful. Okay, right, run time on, because we need to do that training to get some more people in. So 10 days until that's done. Money's looking okay. Money's looking fine. What have we got that we need to sell? Ah! Onions. The price of onions has completely and utterly collapsed. That is a bit of a shame, but we are moving quite a lot over. Okay, 70 grand off that. I think we take that and run with it. Let's go. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that, please. Thank you. Lovely. Oh, there's still some more. Hang on a minute. Got some more onions. That's another 33 grand. Did we make nearly 100,000 monies from onions? Okay, that's quite good. Right. 7 days left until that is finished. These fields over here are looking very busy. There's our buckwheat. That is also buckwheat. I thought we were supposed to be growing buckwheat and colza. What's happened there? That is buckwheat, and that's buckwheat. There's been a bit of a problem with the crop rotation system here. Okay, no, that's all fine. That's okay. Ah, right. Tomatoes. Hang on, are we auto-selling tomatoes? Possibly we are auto-trading them away. Are we? No. No, we are not. Where did all those tomatoes go? There were some tomatoes over there, and now they've gone out their back again. The case of the amazing missing tomatoes. Okay, never mind. Right, they're back now, and it's all fine. Yes, the reason I was looking at the colza is because, again, commenting people. Thank you, commenting people. I think over here, what I did was, I was looking at this, and I thought, yeah, okay, somebody said you sold the colza, but you need it to feed the alpacas. And I unticked that chaff stuff, and then put the colza in, and this came down. The current food quality thing came down, but I just saw it and thought, no, that means the quality's not right. But the only reason the current food quality came down was because we didn't have any colza in the warehouse to feed the animals. So their food quality was down because they were missing one of their 4 types of food. So I think what we'll do is we will keep an amount of colza behind, and then they can just use that. They can just have that. So if they eat 300 kilograms per month, and there's 4 different types of thing, what's 300 divided by 4? 75. Yeah, 75. 150. Yeah, 150 times 2 is 300. So yeah, 75 kilograms. So we need to keep, so hang on, a course of a year, if they're having a quarter of that, so over the course of a year we need 75 kilograms, 750 kilograms, plus another, so 900 kilograms, I think. Is that right? 900 kilograms of colza we need to keep throughout the year to make sure the alpacas can be fed. And then we can stop buying the chaff. So if we keep 1,000 kilograms of the colza, I think that's what we want to do. But yeah, that's why I was a bit confused, because we're not growing any at the minute, which is a little bit of an issue. That is a problem, isn't it? And maybe they're not doing anything here, they're not replanting it, because they know it's not going to grow in time, because already it's coming up to November. Okay, right, never mind. How is that training doing? We are slowly but surely getting there, and anytime you're like, there we go, lovely. Right, we can go down here, and we can go to hire, and now there's going to be nobody that can operate sort of stuff, is there? There's going to be... Nope. Game, why do you torment me so? Okay, no, that's fine. No, be like that. It's fine. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered at all. I also did think possibly get another logistics thing in. That might also be quite handy. If we put one over here, for example, that could be quite useful. We will get a little road coming down here, thank you. Just sort of come across that way. That was more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but okay, no, it's all fine. So if we put logistics thing over here, that might just help move stuff around from this part of the world. I can't recall exactly how much they were, but it wasn't that much, I don't think. It was 75 grand. And then we could employ the 2 people here to go and work in it. And then another person to go over there. Do you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to put in a logistics building. I mean, that's unfortunate in terms of its size. It's 1 square too big to snugly fit in just there, but it can go just here, look. It can go just there, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Although, oh yeah, we took out the big road down here, didn't we? We took out the big road like that because, yes, we wanted to fit all the greenhouses nicely in. Now this is fine. I'm going to put that in just there. So build one of those. That's all good. Again, just keeping an eye on the money. And then, over here, we shall hire you, so William Lloyd and Megan Adams. They can do shipping stuff. Is there anybody else that's cheap? Okay, Caleb Watson. Caleb working on a farm. Who would have thought it? Okay, so what is that? House of Permanent Employees 10. We need to rename it, but I don't quite know what to call it, because the other houses are quite specific to their roles, whereas this one is not. House near new house. Oh crikey! Near the seed thing. There you go. House near the seed thing, because it is. Perfect. Right, Caleb, in you come. House near the seed thing. You can come in. So splendid. And also, yes, the other person who's the cheapest, William Lloyd. You can also live in the house near the seed thing. Okay, right, runtime on. Hopefully they're not going to go and do other work. I think they're going to go and work in the greenhouses, which is a bit of a nuisance because I don't want them to do that. Yeah, they're spraying or doing something. Okay, I mean, that is very efficient of them, but I didn't want them to do that at all. Oh, now it's these two. No. No game. No, unacceptable. Okay, we got anybody that can... Oh, look. Look, we've got our first... Oh, well, the first one that I've seen. The first multi-skilled person. You can work in orchards and with animals. Okay, oh, that's quite good. I like that. And Ava Butler, or Ava Butler over here, can work with plants and also manufacturing. And that's quite handy because that's what she's going to be doing. So do you know what? I think we'll hire you. You can go into here. And then immediately we can have 2 workers. She can go into there. That's quite good. Have we got anybody else? Yes, you. Amber Gardner. You can work with orchards and manufacturing. Yeah, okay. Do you know what? You can both come in. This is going to be fine. So you both come in here. Training required additional working stations. Why isn't that like grayed out or something? Oh, botherations. Additional working stations. Where's that? Whereabouts is that going to be? Is it under production? There. Additional working stations enables assigning more workers to production buildings. 5 grand. Oh, now they're going to wander off and do another job. Like the logistics people did. Oh, that's just a nuisance, isn't it? Okay, never mind. It's all fine. It's all fine. No resource order. Tomato. I'm going to press fix. I don't really understand what that does, but hooray, we pressed a button and stuff is happening. I also feel like maybe, possibly opposite here, a warehouse would not go amiss. I think possibly just another storage area over here would probably be quite helpful. So we'll pop that in just there. That's another 12 grand. But I think we're going to be okay. Money-wise, we're going to be fine. Have they got these in yet? You need to get these in pretty sharpish, folks, because they're not going to be ready for next year. And then we're not going to have the millions and millions of farm manager monies I dream about every night. Okay, can we assign the staff yet? No. They're all just planty people. Botherations. Okay, come on. We need to get that in. Also, do the upgrade on that. Do the upgrade on that. That is marvellous. Have we got anything extra to sell that we're not normally selling on? Doesn't look like it, does it? Doesn't look like it. Okay, right, fine. That's all good. I assume... Oh, they're doing that field. They're working on the grass field. And that's being delivered. I mean, hang on, what issues have we got? The ester cultivator is busy. So the ester cultivator is being used in a different field. So they can't get that cultivated. But that's probably not too bad an issue. Because soon it's going to be cold and wintry. So I'm not so fussed about that. That's fine. Can we assign the people that are good at the stuff yet? No, we can't do that, of course. Botherations. Okay, no, we'll get there eventually. Can we tell them to just not do the thing that they think they should be doing? Where are they? Yeah, you two. What are you doing? You're going to manure storage. Can we tell you not to do that? Can we just say, please don't? I want you to go and do something else. Yeah, look, it's coming up with all the people except those guys. The people that we brought in specifically to go and drive trucks around, which is a little bit of a shame. Okay, no, they'll get it sorted. They'll get it sorted eventually, possibly, maybe. Right, our money is going to dip down momentarily. Give it a day or so, and then it'll come down. So let's have a look at it. Oh, we just made 14.5 grand, nearly 15 grand. What does it come down by? So what is the sort of monthly financial hit? Let's take a look, although we have made some money. It's nearly 80,000 farm manager monies. Okay, that's actually quite a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Ouch. William Lloyd. Assign you into here, William Lloyd. William Lloyd has appeared. Okay, good. Has the other person appeared? No stuff available. A new worker must be hired. No, a new worker must not be hired, game. There's a worker around, but they're just faffing about doing something else. So no, not there. Still not there. Keep checking. Just constantly keep checking the assign staff button. Rory Lewis. We're paying Rory to just sit about and do nothing, it seems. Rory, go and do something else, please. Oh, dearie me. Okay. No, this is all fine. This is all good. Nothing happening there. And I'm going to press it and it's going to work. No. Yeah, I think it's a bit of an oddity, isn't it? So Caleb Watson is out in the fields. I want to reassign you. To a different thing. But yeah, look, you're working on Greenhouse 14. So do we need to keep watching you until... here we go. Going to house near the seed thing. So can we now assign you? No. But who's going to come in through the door? Is someone going to come in? Right, somebody's just gone in. No stuff available. Lies game. No, there is stuff available game. Let me assign the person who is probably in here. They're working on... Oh, now they're working on Greenhouse 20. But they're not working on Greenhouse 20 because they're in there. I want to tell you to go and do the thing. What if we turn off manual work? Does that stop you doing the stuff that you thought you were going to do? You're going to the large farm owner's house. Please don't. Please just come back and do the job I'd like you to do. Right. Okay. Never mind. That is a bit of a nuisance, but there we go. Right. Runtime on. We've got, at the minute, enough money to see us through until December. And then we might be in with a spot of bother. Although we can now have multiple people working over here. But of course the person who wants to work in there is off doing something else. Amber Gardner, stop working near large greenhouses. I'm going to not let you do anything. You're not allowed to do anything. And Caleb, you're not either. You must just both stand around looking fed up with stuff. Yeah, look, they're both doing field work. I don't want you to do field work. Employee is assigned to field. There must be a way to unassign them. Maybe you can't do it in there. Is it in here, possibly? Oh, crikeys. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. Who? Turn the seasonal workers off. Right, permanent workers. So can we assign where you go? We can see your current action. But that's it. We can't say, I want you to go and do this thing. Yeah, Caleb. Caleb just has this, working on Greenhouse 20 spinach. But you can't do manual work and you can't use machines. So I don't understand. Oh, you need to drive machines, actually, don't you? That is quite important for that. Yeah, well, these other people are sort of hanging around. But not Caleb. Okay, that's a bit of an oddity, this game, isn't it? It feels like you can't reassign people once they've gone to do their own thing. I want to click on a person and say, you, work in here now. But I don't know how to do it. Never mind. We'll keep trying. Or just keep clicking buttons and hoping it works. I am nervously looking down here at our account balance. I am a little bit concerned. Although, we have got stuff over here coming through. So hopefully that's going to be quite handy. We've just got ourselves a load of buckwheat. So that might give us a little bit of sort of financial stability for a while. Caleb, get in there. You go in there. Oh, it's a perfect thing. Okay, right, all sorted. Stand down, everybody, stand down. Everything is good. Okay, so the people over here are doing distribution stuff. People over here working in the seed factory. And that's all good. In fact, hang on. Won't we have a lot of tomato seedlings? We've got 800 of them, and they're selling at a half decent price. So if we said sell those, that's 2,136 farm manager monies. So if we sell that right now, that's quite good. Our buckwheat, 18,928. Okay, have we got a contract thing for that? Buckwheat, 21. Oh, botherations, it's ever so slightly short. Oh, that's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? It's a teeny tiny bit too short. Does anybody want tomato seedlings? No, nobody's bothered about those. Okay, never mind. Right, so I think then Nothing is eating the buckwheat, is it? Nothing eats buckwheat, I don't think. No buckwheat there. There's none there. And there's none there. Okay, so I don't think anything eats the buckwheat. So we can probably just sell that on. That's fine. Just sell that for 91 grand. That's a very welcome 91 grand. That was very good. Okay. Right, so they can just carry on making tomato seedlings. That's fine. And yeah, these guys can just ship things around because they've got their little kind of logistics base thing. Right, so looking good. Over here looking less good. Over here not looking as good. So I think, have we got enough time for them to work on these fields? We have got a field manager. And yes, I think we tell them to go and sort these out. They're collecting bales. No, right, the plum field. We want them, right, top priority please, as is the apple field. So those two fields over here, I would like them to focus on. That's what we need them to go and do. They need to be in now so they're ready for next year. Because yeah, if they're not in, it's just not going to work. So here we go, right. They're going to fertilise it. They've realised that we're grumpy with them because they've been fiddling and faffing around doing something else. So now they can work on that. We have got... Oh no, it's not now. I was going to say all the seasonal workers have gone home, but they haven't, have they? All the seasonal workers haven't gone home. But I think it's just the fact that we have got quite a lot of greenhouses to work on now. There's quite a lot of them, and we haven't got enough people. Yeah, what is the issue? Not enough staff. What if we just bought a couple more people? Who's good at working with plants? That's not you, Esme Newman, because you're incredibly expensive. How about... okay, Blake. Blake, you're a multi-skilled person, and you're actually quite reasonable in terms of your money demand. So do you know what? We'll get you in. Don't drive machines. You can just hang around near the greenhouses. So we'll get one extra person in just to help out a little bit. It might not be enough right now, but it might sort of tip the balance a bit, possibly. Right, how are they doing over here? Have we got anything happening over here? Anything happening over here? Doesn't look like it, does it? The orchard tractor is over there. Spraying. Oh dear. Oh yeah, we need to fit these fields with the sprinkler systems. But they're just so expensive. It's so costly. And we can't do it right now. Not with winter time on the way. Right, they're sorting that field out, which is good. That field there is growing as well. So we have got lupine on the way. Was anything eating lupine? Can't remember. Yeah, actually, yeah, hang on. The chickens. The chickens are eating lupine. Or they could be. So what if we say, give them some lupine and turn off the oats? And then, how about we get rid of the auto trade for the oats? Which I can't see. Where is the oat auto trade? I don't know where that is. Where's the oat auto trade? There must be one. Or did we just buy in a massive load of oats once upon a time and just leave them there? I don't know. Okay, hang on. Auto trade. Oat. There's not one set up. Well, how have we got loads of oats? I don't know how that's happened. Okay, fine. I mean, we're not, at least we're not buying in any more. So we can then give them the lupine. So how many oats have we got? 651. I can't recall what I did. I must have just bought a big load of them, going, yeah, that'll do. Just buy some oats, it's fine. Okay, right. Got some oats, everybody, now that we can sell. And some buckwheat seeds, which is interesting. Why have we got... Oh, we're replanting it or something. Right, okay. So I think then what we can do is over here then. Which one was it? It was these, wasn't it? It was the chickens. So with the lupine... Hang on, how much do they need? So 75 kilograms per month. Oh, crikey. Okay, 75 kilograms divided by 4. Let's call it 20, because I can't work out what that is in my head. So 20 kilograms of lupine, if they're splitting it equally between all the different foodstuffs. So 20 kilograms of that per month across a year is going to be, 10 months will be 200. So call it 250 kilograms of lupine. So I think if we go to auto trade and find the lupine, so sell above, let's say 500. Sell above 500 kilograms of that. And yeah, keep the rest of it behind, please. So, hay and straw, buy until 500. I think we can get rid of that. I think we make enough of our own straw, thank you. We don't need that. That's a bit daft, isn't it? Okay, right, good. There we go. Sorted. This is all going to be fine. And hopefully things are going to be a little bit more efficient now we've got this extra sort of transport logistics hub thingamajig up and running. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I think they are fertilizing the little kind of apple orchard over there. I don't know if they're going to get anything done by the time winter arrives, because that is going to be a bit tricky. But yes, I think they've done that one. This one has been, and that's not been fertilized. So we might have a situation where the fields are ready to get stuff planted in them, but nothing is going to be planted in them, which is going to be a bit of a shame, isn't it? That would kind of ruin things. And yeah, we're watering that field again. Yeah, the orchards are quite thirsty, I think, on account of their size. So maybe at some point, not right now, of course, because winter, but maybe next year, if we do get some nice cash, we possibly should look at getting the auto, sort of, yes, this thing set up, the water pump thing. Because, yeah, if they're all irrigated, it means we don't have one of our little orchard tractors literally doing nothing. I mean, that could drive away. That could just drive away and come back when this is finished. But it's doing nothing right now. It's just sitting there doing absolutely nothing at all. So, yeah, I don't think we can get these in. I don't think we're going to get both of these orchards in. We might get one, possibly. We might get one if we're lucky. But look, the humidity has already come down. It's already tumbled down. Okay, can we get this done, please? Also, hang on. Have we got a gigantic... We've got some waste. We can sell waste. 19 monies, yay. We've got quite a lot of tomato seedlings that we can sell for 10 grand. Okay, we'll do that. That's nice. And then tomato prices are going back up again. And yeah, there's the lupine. So we must have sold a little bit of that as well. Yeah, okay, right. No, that's fine. That's fine. Are they going to get this done? Are they going to get any of these done? Oh, hang on. Over here. We might get the apples in, possibly. I don't think we're going to get this in because they've not fertilised it. So the plums are not going to be ready. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I was looking forward to that, but no, that's not going to be ready. But the apples over here will be if everybody gets a wriggle on. Because in 10 days' time as well, Isabel Long and Mohammed Webb, they're the seasonal workers. They're going home. They're like, yeah, bye-bye farm, see you later. No, here we go. They are in and they are getting it done. Okay, it's taken a while to get here and they're cutting it fine in terms of their sort of timing with it all, but I think we're going to be okay. Are we going to be okay? They're clearing off soon. Drive the tractor quicker. Put your foot down. Come on. Switch it into like super top speed, please. Absolutely. Just floor it. All they're doing is planting a tree. It's fine. Just put it in the ground. That's all you need to do. Boop. Tree in the floor. Sorted. Come on. Get this done. Got less than a week now until the seasonal workers are going home. I think we might be okay. This one here, no chance. That's not going to get done, which is a little bit unfortunate, but there we go. But yeah, there we go. That one there is finished. They're in 285 days. So yeah, that's going to take quite a long time. And also, yes, they need watering, which of course all the orchards seem to need. Okay, that's fine. We can just sort of leave that ticking over, doing its thing. No resource order lupine. Okay, show me that, please, and then fix it. Yay, we've pressed the thing. I don't really understand what that means. I don't know what that does. I think it gives an order to our warehouses and our barns that we're allowed to move goods around between them and some of our own buildings, rather than saying, I'd like to take all that stuff to the farm owner house or the logistics buildings to sell that stuff on. I think that's what that means, but I don't really know. But when you press fix, it makes the problem go away. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. That's fine. Oh, that's a spray. Yes, I assumed it was water, but no. They're being sprayed for stuff, for bugs and things. Okay, right, that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while. I don't think that will be sprayed sufficiently by the time winter arrives. Because I think that's on the 20-somethings, isn't it, of the month. So I think, yeah, in possibly around about a week's time, then, yeah, that field is... Well, all these are going to go into hibernation, aren't they? The fruit trees, these sort of orchards, hibernate. Okay, the greenhouse is still looking good, though. Got spinach. Is this our first spinach harvest? I think it might be. Hang on. So, yeah, we're going to get strawberries soon. That's going to be quite exciting. Always growing lots of tomatoes, because that's very handy. But yeah, I think they've not even cultivated this yet. They've not even got round to doing the basics in here. Good grief, come along. I suppose maybe now there's not enough sort of field work over here for them to get interrupted by. They can work on this over here. Here we go. Spinach. Okay, take the onions out. Take the carrots out. Take the multiflower honey out and take those out. We know they're fine. Okay, spinach. Let's go for that. Oh, frozen spinach. Oh, of course. Right, do that. So let's see. Oh, we've got quite a lot. Does anybody want spinach? Does anybody want any spinach? We've got quite a bit. Oh, tomato seedlings. Well, it just so happens we're making those. They want them by, 16th of February. 3,400 of them. How many have we got right now? Right, winter is here. Okay. We've got 4,000. Oh, we can deliver that contract immediately. Oh, that's exciting. Yes, we'll accept that contract and then we'll just deliver it. So hang on. So we're at, minus 49 money, look. So then if we go to the contract screen thingamajig, if we go deliver, so how much do we make from that? 11.5 grand. Oh, that's very jazzy. And then, yeah, we'll sell that for another 1.5 grand. Splendid. Oh, that was pretty good. That worked out quite nicely. And I didn't check if anybody wants some lovely, delicious spinach. Anybody want spinach? No, nobody's interested in spinach. Okay, never mind. We will sell that as well for 16,700 monies. From one spinach harvest. Yeah, absolutely. Boom. Right, money's fine. Money is fine. We're not going to have any issues. Throughout the winter, that's going to see us through easily until the next sort of spring when it all springs back into life again. Also, hang on a minute. There we go. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Christmas 2027. Hopefully, 2027 Santa was very nice to you. Right, what do they get done over here? They're watering it, which is probably fine. But, where... Oh, it's the little waterer in the middle? Is it? Or is that now... It says hibernating. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think they'd be doing anything. But yeah, they're all hibernating. Although, a load of things have just appeared on the trees. But apparently, yes, they are still hibernating. Gotcha, that's fine. Something is weird in here. Resources in building will expire soon. Tomatoes expire in less than 5 days. Oh, hang on a minute. Do we need to sell the tomatoes? I'm going to sell them for £1 grand. There you go, we did it. And the seedlings for £2 grand. Okay, good. Made some good money out of those. I think this is looking good. I think we're fine. I like the little bit that we've got in over here. I like our little kind of seedling thing. They are doing a grand job of that. They're proper flying through, making loads of things. I notice, we haven't got the training to add more production lines. So at the moment, it is just one production line in that building, and that's kind of it. But yeah, if you get the training and then add a second line, you could say have one line making tomato seedlings and another one making apricot seedlings or whatever. But yeah, we haven't quite got the training for that yet. And we're not going to get that right now because that will be a silly thing to do. But yes, at some point we will get that. And let's go and look at this building, actually. We didn't really look at this. So, to me, it looks like, bar the nice bit to the front that we put in. Oh, hello. Somebody's just come out. Hi there. It looks like a greenhouse, which is why I think it fits in quite well over here. So this half is a greenhouse, and it just looks like a little sort of, it's got some planting spots in. There's a little sort of metal sort of, bin over there, like a trash bin thing. But yeah, so that's where you put plants. Then you put more plants in there, like little seedling type things, and you prepare them, and that's kind of it. But there's nothing actually there, which is a bit disappointing. Thought maybe we might see some greenery in there, but there we go, not to worry. So I think what we'll do, in fact, let's get through to 2028, shall we? Hang on. Strawberries. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, right, we're getting strawberries. Strawberries, strawberries, strawberries. Right, okay, so 25 days until they're done, but 11 days until they're done. Okay, and another 9 days and 9 days until the spinach is done. We've only just got one lot of spinach, haven't we? Is that not what we've done? I thought we'd already... Wow, they're just very efficient at that. Also, strawberries. Temperature 20 degrees. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I just realised I didn't check the temperature. What's the temperature of the tomatoes? Between 15 and 35. Let's make each one of these 25. Let's have slightly toastier greenhouses. Thank you very much. There we go. Splendiferous. Okay. I think, because we have got enough money as well, let's do... No, not that button there. Pinch that one. Let's do this soil analysis thing under each of the greenhouses, because then it'll maximise their sort of yield. I think that's how that works. So we'll bring that, we'll bring it down to there just for the sake of completeness. Okay, so yeah, as soon as that fills in with all the pretty colours, there we go, like so. The greenhouses, should then be looking pretty good. So yeah, they're all class 1 soil. And yeah, do we need to sort of fiddle about with all this stuff? 1, 2, 5, 6.5 of those. There's apparently no nitrogen there at all, which is probably quite bad. I don't think that's going to help. So 1, 2, 5 and 6.5. 1, 2, 5, 6.5 for the tomatoes. I think that looks about right. Yeah, 6.5. 1, 2, 5. Yeah. Humidity automatically sets itself, I think, and we've just done the temperatures. Right, that one. Spinach. So 1, 2, 5, 6.5. That's fine. Yeah, 1, 2, 5 and 6.5 over there. Lovely. And then over here, strawberries. So they want 6 and 1, 2, 5. Okay, so the pH is a bit too high. In fact, it's all a bit too high for the strawberries. So I think, we'll change. Hang on, what was it? It was 6 and 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, 5 and 6. That one's not too bad. Right, there we go. So we've sort of fiddled around with the whole soil adjustment stuff, but the soil quality here is pretty good. So I think we're going to run time on very quickly. Now it's 2028. Happy New Year, by the way, everybody. Yay, I hope it's a good one. We're going to get these strawberries. We're going to get those, and then we're going to sell them. Have we got a contract thing for strawberries? Would anybody like strawberries? Coles, apricots, apples, buckwheat. No strawberries. Bother. Okay, never mind. That's fine. That's just the way it is, and it's all good. So yeah, if we just wait a little bit longer, wait for 5 days, get these strawberries done. What's the problem? Not enough resources. Tomato. Oh, we can't make any more tomato seedlings because we haven't got any more tomatoes. They've got... Oh yeah, they've only got 17 tomatoes left. So they're struggling to get the tomatoes in to make the seedlings. Right. Okay, hopefully that'll just sort itself out as well. But yeah, if we wait for 3 days now, time flying past, and then then we'll sell the strawberries and hope that we get a decent price. If we could get near, I mean, we're not going to get near 400 grand, but if we could remain over 300,000 farm manager monies by the time spring begins, I think that'd be pretty impressive. I would be quite happy with that. I'd like that. Oh, hang on. More tomatoes ready for harvest. Splendid. And also the strawberries too. So, yes, I think we'll let them get those out of the ground. That's all good. And yeah, next time I think, if we do get a big pile of money, I think it might be worth looking at getting some of these things in. So maybe having ourselves... Where's the fruit thing? Did we get that? There was a fruit... There you go. Fruit processing plant. Now, I know we haven't got enough money right now, but that thing... I can't control the produce sort of list there, but it can turn it can turn the fruit into other things. So we can make sort of, looks like dried apricots. We're going to get some apricots soon. We can make various bits and bobs. We could get the vegetable plant and do something with the carrots that we grow. We could get frozen food and start freezing the spinach and the strawberries. So we've got plenty of options. We have got different choices of what we can do. Or even just get a food processing plant. I recall that. We can get ourselves lots of lovely things from there. So, or, go down the route of sort of milk processing and get some cheese. Because, we do sell that milk on. The milk is good, but the cheese makes even more money. So I think maybe we'll look at getting that done. That could be quite fun, couldn't it? Just going to branch out a little bit. Maybe get some more animals next time as well. Get some more of those. Possibly get some fish. I don't know, just for fun. Just for a bit of variety. Have we done this yet? No. We need to harvest that. Oh, we're over there, are we? Oh, we're harvesting the spinach. The spinach, for some reason, took priority over the strawberries. Little bit rude. The spinach grows every 20 days. That is very fast. That's good. I like that, but it is very fast. Come on, I want to get the strawberries out, please. Are you going back in here? Okay, right. No, well, it's fine. It's fine. Let's sell the spinach. We'll sell the spinach we've got for 13,200 monies, and then sell the strawberries. Strawberry prices weirdly have come crashing down. I thought they'd be quite high around now in winter, but okay, apparently that's come down. Wow. 25,000, nearly 26,000 farm manager monies for not quite, but nearly half the amount of strawberries that we got of spinach. And look at that, it's worth double the amount of money. Okay, right, they're very good. We like those. And also, the tomato seedlings. That's another 10 grand. We'll have that as well. So sell that on. That's another 50 grand. And I think with that done, we shall wrap things up. We've done what I set out to do. Get the seedling thing in, get this little bit over here sorted, get another logistics building in, because this was all planned for, completely and utterly planned for. And then, make a bit of money as we go into winter. So I think, as spring rolls round, we're going to be fine. We're going to be absolutely fine. We shall make lots more money. And of course, let's not forget that around the end of sort of autumn, around harvest time next year, we're going to have, these are definitely going to be done. So we'll get these 2 orchards, these 2, and that one as well. No, they've not got the plum sorted yet, which is a bit of a shame, but everything else over here will generate lots of lovely farm manager money. So plenty to look forward to when we come back next time. Lots of things to do, but yes, we'll finish things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Farm Manager World. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. You're the first nugget to travel hyperloop sonic or whatever. That house is just a bit ridiculous. There was a tank over there, folks. You don't need to worry about it anymore. It appears to have exploded. You better not blow up the fuel refinery, or I will be very cross. Those 2 are writing letters to the store. Very vigorous letter writing going on there.